Hi, my name is Mira and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a requested first impressions review on the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I have the shade Soft Beige. And yeah, I don't know too much about this foundation because we can't get Wet n Wild here in Australia, so I ordered mine off eBay, and if I can find the seller I will link them down below for you because they wrote me a really nice, like, you know, handwritten card and stuff, which you don't normally get off eBay. You normally get it when you order from like boutiques and stuff, so I really appreciated that. It came pretty quick as well, especially in Australia. Usually stuff takes ages for shipping. So yeah, this foundation I'm pretty sure Tati really likes this. But yeah, all it says is goodbye photo flashback, helps eliminate white particle reflection, tested under 7 light conditions with and without flash. Oh my goodness, that's pretty much all it says. It doesn't really say anything on the bottle about how long it's meant to wear for, or you know, what the finish is meant to be like, or anything like that. So yeah, it pretty much just says it's gonna photograph really, really well. So yeah, we will see what happens with that, I suppose. But yeah, that is all for the intro. Let's jump into me actually applying the foundation. Okay, so here we have the Wet n Wild foundation in Soft Beige. I'm just gonna give it a little shake. I've already primed my skin. I just used the NYX Photo Loving Primer. Open it up, it's got a little thingy in it. People kind of complain when they have these applicators, but personally I don't see much difference between this and like a concealer. You know how concealers have like those little doe foot applicator things? The only thing is, I guess you usually replace concealer more often than foundation, but yeah, I don't know. Some people complain about that. I personally don't care too much. Also, excuse my wet hair. Alright, so I've got my damp sponge. This is quite pink, this color, which is why I'm using it now when I'm not super fake tanned. Otherwise, the contrast between, like, you know, my yellow fake tan skin and the pinkness in this would probably be a bit much, so I'm just going to blend it a little bit down. I've heard good things about this foundation as well, so I've got pretty high hopes, and if it lasts well, I can always get it in a shade that matches me a little bit better. I feel like I didn't use a huge amount of that and it blended really nicely into my skin. It's covered like the redness in this pimple in here. I haven't put it like, you know, completely under my eyes. I feel like it is covered really, really well. I mean, I don't have a lot going on with my skin, but I did have some pimple, like red pimple in there. But yeah, there's like nothing else really showing through too much. And I feel like I didn't use a huge amount of product either. So I'm really impressed with how that is going on. It blended out so easily with my damp sponge. Yeah, so far I'm really impressed. Let me go quickly finish the rest of my makeup and we'll be back to give my final thoughts on application. Okay, so I'm finished with my makeup. I just like to say it's also 11:30 in the morning, so I'll be able to wear this for a decent amount of time today. For those wondering, this lip color is also Galactic Matte Lip Paint in Flirtatious. I actually really like this color. And yeah, I got sent a bunch of Galactic lipsticks from Beauty Drawers, so I will link their website down below as well for you all. Because yeah, Galactic's hard to get here in Australia, so if you want it, that's where you can get it. Alright, so it looks really, really flawless now that my makeup is finished. It's very matte, and that's pretty much all I can really say about it. It's just really, really matte. And if you guys can see, this nostril running, my allergies are so bad, and this nostril is just like running like crazy every day, driving me mental. But yeah, that's that. It looks really nice, really flawless. I have high hopes that it should last decently well as well. So yeah, yeah, it looks really flawless. Like these pores are like 90% invisible. Like I don't think they're ever completely gone, but they're like 90% invisible. So I'm really impressed, especially since I used like MAC Warm Soul, which has a bit of sheen. I used like a decent amount of highlighter. You would think that, you know, there might be a bit of texture showing, but it looks really, really smooth. So I'm very, very impressed. As I said, 11:30, and we will check back in later in the day. Okay, so it's 2 o'clock and my foundation looks the exact same as it did earlier. I just filmed another video, so I thought I would check in and show you how it was going. But yeah, it is a-okay. So that's pretty much all I gotta say right now. I just didn't want to check in at the very end of the day, but yeah, sometimes when the foundation's doing really well during the day, it's like you don't check in all day and then I don't know. I just want you guys to know that I am keeping my eye on the foundation and it's doing well. Okay guys, so it is 8 p.m. so I've been wearing my makeup all day. What did I put on, like 11? So that's a decent wear time. My allergies are so bad. Every day around like 4 to 6 p.m. I just start like sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. It's so bad, it's so bad. But yeah, like my eyes are so itchy and I've just been blowing my nose. So again, and I'm sorry, I just can't help it, but always in my wear test at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm sorry, I blowed my nose. So yeah, like around here's come off, and it's not because I've just blown it once, I've blown it like 20,000 times. But yeah, like here's come off. Everywhere else though is really flawless. Like I don't think anything has faded or gone patchy. It's sitting really nicely on my skin. I'm really happy. That color seemed to work really well for me. Even though it was like a little bit pink when I put it on, it has kind of like toned into my body. I feel like if I was like maybe more fake tanned it wouldn't work, but since I've got that light fake tan on, it's kind of working. Yeah, it has lasted really well everywhere except right here on my nose. The top of my nose though, where like, because obviously you blow it, like you hold it here, the top of my nose though is like fine still. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it's lasted. I would definitely be trying it out again. There is like no shine, no oil, no separation anywhere else on my face. It's not clinging to any dry patches or drawing attention to texture or anything like that. So I'm really pleased. As I think I said at the start, my skin's normal combo, slightly dry, slightly oily sometimes. It's all over the shop. But yeah, it has held up. It hasn't changed all day. So I'm really pleased with that. Let me know how you've gone below with this foundation and your skin type to help out others who are reading the comment section. If you found the video helpful, don't forget to thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel. Please feel free to recommend any other foundation first impressions that you would like to see from me. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.